Between neon and silence, the city breezing blue. Electric signs are flickering like thoughts of you. The skyline cuts the darkness with lines of burning light. But underneath the brightness, we drift into the night. Between neon and silence, we lose the weight we wear. The crowd keeps moving forward, but we're suspended there. Billboards go above us like artificial stars. Traffic hums in rhythm from distant cars. Your face half lit in color, half hidden in shade, like all the quiet feelings we never display. We walk without direction through the urban glow. The world feels out around us, but inside, slow. When the music fades and the sirens die, there's something in the quiet we can't deny. Between neon and silence, we finally breathe, letting all the daylight slowly leave. Between neon and silence, under endless signs, we drop the ropes and cross the lines. Reflections in the storefronts blur as we pass, fragments of our shadows on broken glass. The city never fully sleeps, but it softens here in this glowing hush. There's no fear. Your hand brushes mine under flickering beams. In this quiet collision, we live between dreams. Daylight builds the pressure, night pulls it thin. Between all this brightness, we let truth in. Between neon and silence, we let it unfold. Every hidden story we never told. Between neon and silence, soft and deep, promises we make and keep. Maybe it's the contrast of dark and light. Maybe it's the way the city feels right. But something in this glowing space feels honest, feels free. Between neon and silence, it's just you and me. Between neon and silence, before the dawn appears, we leave behind the noise and all our fears. Between neon and silence, in midnight's embrace, we find a little freedom in this endless space. Electric lights and empty roads, stretching to the night. Silver lines on asphalt glow beneath the light. The city feels so distant, even though it's near. Every passing signal Electric lights and empty roads guide us through the blue. There's nothing in this moment but me and you. Headlights draw long shadows across your face. The silence in the car finds its place. We don't need directions, we don't need a plan. Just the hum of the engine and your hand in my hand. Billboards flicker softly like memories replayed. The world feels wide open, no debts to be paid. When the streets are quiet, we feel alive. When the noise fades out, we don't hide. Electric lights and empty roads carry us away from the weight of daylight. We didn't say. Electric lights and empty roads under midnight skies. We drop the armor slowly, no disguise. Traffic lights turn red to green in a steady flow, like second chances. We didn't know the city skyline glows behind like a fading dream. But here inside this moving dark, everything is clean. Your voice blends with the rhythm of tires on the street. In the space between our breaths, our worlds meet. Daylight builds the distance, night pulls it thin. Under all this neon, we let truth in. Electric lights and empty roads, soft and slow. Every hidden feeling starts to show. Electric lights and empty roads, wide and free. The city keeps on shining on you and me. Maybe it's the motion, maybe it's the glow, maybe it's the way we let it go. But something in this endless drive feels right, feels close. And the hum of midnight, we need it most. Electric lights and empty roads before the dawn appears. We leave behind the pressure and all our fears. Electric lights and empty roads still burning bright. We disappear into the night. quiet song. The night feels almost endless, like we belong. Every window glowing high above our heads feels like a constellation of words unsaid. The asphalt turns to mirror with every passing car, turning ordinary moments into something more. Daylight draws a distance, night pulls us near. Under midnight's glow, everything is clear. In the glow of the midnight streets, we let it unfold. Every hidden feeling we never told. Glow of the midnight streets in electric blue. The city keeps on shining on me and you. Maybe it's the rain, maybe it's the light, maybe it's the way the dark feels right. But something in this glow feels true and free, like the city's pulse is inside of me. Glow of the midnight streets before the dawn breaks through. We find a quiet freedom in everything we do. Glow of the midnight street, soft and sweet. The city lights keep dancing at our feet. Neon over the skyline, bleeding into blue. The city paints the darkness in electric hues. Windows glow like fireflies high above the street. Every light a story, every shadow incomplete. Neon over the skyline, flickers in your eyes, turning quiet glances into city skies. We're standing on a rooftop, watching traffic flow, like rivers made of headlights moving slow. The wind carries the music from somewhere far below. Bass lines through the concrete in a steady undertow. Your hair moves in the night air, your voice feels calm and low. Under all this brightness, we let the tension go. When the city shines, we come undone. When the world feels endless, we don't have to run. Neon over the skyline, lighting up your face. In this glowing moment, we find our place. Neon over the skyline, burning soft and bright. We don't look away from the night. Cars move like constellations across the avenue. Every passing second feels brand new. You talk about your worries like they're miles away. Midnight turns the pressure into something we can sway. There's rhythm in the distance, there's warmth in every tone. Even in a crowded city, we're not alone. Daylight draws the borders, night erases lines. Under neon halos, our silence aligns. Neon over the skyline, soft against the rain. Every hidden feeling comes alive again. Neon over the skyline, high above it all. We let the walls collapse, we let belong inside this light. Neon over the skyline before the dawn appears. We leave behind the noise and all our fears. Neon over the skyline, still shining through. The city keeps on glowing, me and you. Shadows beneath the streetlights stretch across the ground. Golden halos in the dark, without a sound. Every step we're taking leaves a trace behind. Silhouettes in motion, crossing lines. Shadows beneath the streetlights flicker as we move in between the brightness. There's something to prove. Your face half lit in amber, half lost in shade, like all the things you're feeling but never say. The city hums around us in a distant tone, crowded in the skyline, but somehow alone. Windows glowing high above like eyes that never close, watching quiet stories no one truly knows. When the light hits different, we start to see the parts we hide from everyone but me. Shadows beneath the streetlights dance across your skin. Every silent heartbeat pulling me in. Shadows beneath the streetlights, soft and low. In the glow of the city, we let it show. Cars pass like comets, leaving trails of white. Every moving shadow fades into the night. You talk about the pressure you carry all day long, but here under the amber glow it feels less wrong. We don't need to rush it, we don't need to speak. The quiet between our footsteps is strong, not weak. Daylight builds the armor, night breaks it thin. Under streetlight halos, we let truth in. Shadows beneath the streetlights, long and deep. Every secret promise we choose to keep. Shadows beneath the streetlights under urban skies. We don't look away, don't disguise. Maybe it's the contrast between dark and gold. Maybe it's the silence that makes us bold. The glow that never fades burns across the sky. City lights like constellations, hanging low and high. Windows shining endless through the midnight haze. Every street remembers our late night days. The glow that never fades stays beneath my skin, even when the daylight tries to dim it in. Traffic moving softly like rivers made of light. Billboards painting colors on the edge of night. Your reflection in the glass blends with neon blue. Every passing second feels brand new. We don't need a destination, we don't need a plan, just the rhythm of the city and your hand in my hand. When the skyline flickers, we don't turn away. When the night grows deeper, we choose to stay. In the glow that never fades, we lose the weight of the day. Every silent heartbeat finds a way. In the glow that never fades, under urban skies, we don't hide, disguise. Streetlights cast on shadows across the avenue. Every empty corner feels alive with you. The city hums in harmony with the pulse inside. Underneath the brightness, we don't hide. Your voice cuts through the neon, soft but clear. In this electric quiet, there's no fear. Daylight draws the borders, night erases lines. In the heart of the city, our silence aligns. In the glow that never fades, we let it unfold. Every hidden feeling we never told. In the glow that never fades, soft and white, we let the night be our guide. Maybe it's the skyline, maybe it's the rain, maybe it's the way the dark feels sane. But something in this endless light feels strong and true. The glow that never fades is me and you. The glow that never fades, still shining bright, even when the morning fights the night. The glow that never fades, in silver and gold, a story in the city, forever told. Under the city lights, we fade into the glow. Neon reflections on the streets below. The skyline breathing slowly in silver and in blue. There's something in this darkness pulling me to you. Under the city lights, we don't have to pretend. The noise of the daylight doesn't follow in. And headlights moving softly like thoughts inside my mind. Every passing shadow leaves the day behind. Your silhouette beside me, under flickering signs, feels different in the nighttime. Discarded, more aligned. The pavement shines with rain, mirrors of the sky. The city feels endless as we drive by. When the world gets quieter, we come alive when the lights burn brighter. We don't hide when the world gets quieter. We come alive when the lights turn brighter. Under the city lights, we let it unfold. Every silent feeling we never told. Under the city lights and midnight blue, we don't look away, we let it be true. There's something in this glow, feels honest, feels right, like we belong under the city light. Under the city lights, before the moon starts, we become the versions of unguarded hearts. Under the city lights, where shadows turn to gold, we find a kind of closeness daylight never holds. Where the city never sleeps, the lights are always on, windows glowing in the dark long after dusk is gone. Engines hum like heartbeats underneath the sky. Neon paints the silence in electric lines. Where the city never sleeps, we move without a plan, just two shadows drifting through the neon span. Billboard shining restless, high above the street. Every passing taxi carries broken beats. Your reflection in the glass blends with moving cars, like you're part of something bigger under urban stars. Crowds dissolve around us, but we don't disappear. In the pulse of midnight, everything feels near. When the skyline flickers, we let it go. When the night gets louder, we move slow. Where the city never sleeps, we don't close our eyes. We breathe in all the colors of the midnight skies. Where the city never sleeps, under endless beams, we find ourselves between the dreams. Streetlights draw long shadows across your face. The rhythm of the avenue sets our pace. Music from a rooftop drifts into the air. Bass lines through the concrete everywhere. You talk about the future like it's miles away, but in this glowing moment we choose to stay. Daylight builds the pressure, night breaks it down. In the heart of the city, we lose the crown. Where the city never sleeps, we let it unfold. Every silent feeling we never told. Where the city never sleeps, under neon rain, we wash away the weight of the day. Maybe it's the motion, maybe it's the light, maybe it's the way the dark feels right. Something in this endless glow feels wild and deep in the place where the city never sleeps. Where the city never sleeps.